welcome back to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. This is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song and make an anime for it. Isn't that exciting? That's all you need to know. Let's go. I'm kidding. So Jimmy and I...
Fastest episode in the West.
Woohoo! Fastest intro in the world. Jimmy and I have listened to the song Swimming Pool by Red Velvet. Listened for a good long while, 5 minutes to be exact, and said, if this were the theme song to an anime, what anime would that be? And then we wrote down our ideas separately, and now we're going to share them with each other and then try our darndest to combine it into a mega anime. Which, to be clear, we always come up with an idea.
Yeah, we don't just try our darndest.
But we try and make it, like, actually worthy of the title.
We do our darndest.
Yeah, we do. There you go. But, we always try and make it
the quality does vary episode to episode.
That's kind of what I was saying, is I want it to be,
We've had some dank bangers.
Absolutely.
And then we also have some episodes that are...
We sweep under the rug.
We forget they exist.
Mm-hmm.
They're
and
still in the catalog. We
encourage you to as well.
We put them out for your enjoyment and our embarrassment, but they're still there.
They are to live on.
Yeah. We won't name any
Not right now.
episodes.
Although I can think of one. Comes straight to the top of my head.
Always.
Yeah.
Always the first one I think of.
I think it's the same one.
Yeah, and it's an old one.
It is.
And it's just really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't come together at all.
This is a terrible introduction if this is the first time anyone's listened.
Hope we do better than that episode that we won't name, but we both know what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe you do, listener, as well, if you happened upon it in the old archives there.
Oof.
But we hopefully, I think we've gotten a lot better after that one.
Yeah.
A little misstep. And we've had more missteps along the way. We're learning, we're growing.
It's a fun time.
I think it's just a fun, creative writing exercise that we do for our enjoyment as well as hopefully yours.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. It's just we like anime, we like music, we combine them into one fun activity, and it's a mega anime and a mega podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Lost you a little. Yeah. Lost me a little.
That's the thing, though. Our podcast in itself is in the mega realm of anime and music combined into one thing.
That's true. That's true.
The marriage of the two.
You just add music.
It's just all you need to make an instant anime. Okay. Go listen to the song.
Yeah.
Red Velvet.
I'm so sorry. This
Swimming
intro
pool.
was a little bit cattywampus.
Sorry.
But,
we're just reminiscing about how bad
Yep.
our podcast is.
But basically, we have listened to a song. We're going to share the ideas. At the end, we come up with a title. We cast ourselves unless we forget, and then we randomly remember and game.
That generally doesn't happen. This episode is already bad.
Yeah. Should we start over?
No.
Alrighty then. Without further ado, encourage you to go listen to the song so you can follow along with what Jimmy and I are talking about. If not, up to you. Maybe you already listened to. Awesome. It will be in a Spotify playlist.
It's optional.
And that will be discussed a little bit later as well.
I did find out on Anchor that we are not hosted by. Just letting you know, if you include songs that are on Spotify in your Anchor podcast, you can only have it hosted on Spotify.
Interesting.
Yeah. I gave it a little check, and it's like, hey, if you want a Spotify song in here, the feed only gets pushed to Spotify.
Interesting.
So I think probably, Song Exploder or actual music review podcasts probably do that. But we like being on other things.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool that that's allowed.
Yeah.
And not all of our stuff is on Spotify, so it wouldn't solve all the problems.
True.
Yeah, feel free to search it up. Swimming Pool by Red Velvet.
It's a dank banger.
And yes, Wendy, I do want to stay the summer with you.
Yeah, she just called me up.
I know.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's hang. Cool.
You think she's in Canada or Korea right now?
I don't know. Probably Korea. I feel like they've still been putting out new music.
Probably, yeah. I haven't been paying attention to anything K-pop. It's bad.
What?
It still gets pushed to my release radar, so I'm still passively learning about new songs. Like how Shiny had a new album, and that was wild. That exists. But here we are. You want to share your idea now?
Yeah, I suppose I should. Usually this doesn't take 20 minutes to get to this part.
It was 5 minutes.
Okay, well.
Tops. Let's just be a little quick about the rest of the episode.
Let's get this going.
Let's do it.
Here's my idea. I would just like to say, unless...
I thought we were getting started here.
We are. I'm just very proud of the fact that unless I subliminally heard them say swimming pool before the chorus, I was already thinking about a pool before they said swimming pool.
That's pretty great.
So
I saw your eyes sort of light up.
My poker face is not great.
No, it was horrible. You were like, wait a second. Did she just say in full English?
That's what I've been thinking about.
The 2 words swimming and pool?
I mean, I got the vibes and then I was confirmed. I had a
Was there any splash or anything at the beginning? I feel like no sound effects.
They talked about sunshine a little bit.
I don't know.
And I don't know. It was a pool.
I think we just want summer. This is our summer vibes, channeling them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had winter. Spring's not really my thing. Just bring on summer.
Yeah, spring's just not really. It's sort of like a fall again. Like it sort of falls flat on being a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah.
Anyhow. I just wanted to preface, but here is my idea.
Let's hear it.
Now that I've gone off as the hipster I am. I've blown off my hipsterness. Ahem.
Yes.
A teen gets a summer job as a lifeguard and snack shack attendant, but when they get to the pool on their first day, it's empty. There's no water, and no one else is around, so they go to make a call in the office, and during that time, the pool opens. Then there's a swift change, and all of a sudden, the pool is bustling, full of people, having fun, waiting in line for snacks, and splashing in the water. Sitting in the lifeguard chair is another worker, hopefully with some explanations as to what's going on.
It's a leprechaun.
I was thinking either time travel or a portal thing.
Uh-huh.
And in summation, it's going to be the best summer ever.
Yeah.
And just to clarify, when the pool closes...
It goes
back to
cool.
Ghost town pool.
No. When the song's titled Swimming Pool.
Wow.
The podcast
comes
to a close.
Shit.
It's different enough.
It's a good thing we padded the intro then if we're gonna just have the same idea. If we're just gonna
end the episode right here. And the
running joke has been, if we ever came up with the same idea, we would end the podcast.
They're different.
Okay.
But also the same.
Okay.
It's gonna be look, this is gonna be a short episode.
Oh no.
I can't help it. In that this is what we came up with. I just have to share my idea now.
You do. I'm scared.
We've been doing this too. That's all I can say. I think that's all I can say. Here we go. Yours is good.
Thanks.
And it's also
my idea.
Want
my idea's good.
A place where the party is always hopping and the tunes are always bopping?
Oh, God.
Enter the newest nightclub hotspot known as the swimming pool. Jump in and have a blast as you're transported to another world where the sun never sets and the next beach party is always just over the horizon. Meet fun singles to mingle with, or just have a good time solo with pool games. Or there's a sweet wet bar as well.
All right.
Everything is so great here, it can't only cost $20 for a night. Filled with fun, can it? It's only $20.
You came up with the price.
There has to be a catch, right? You catch on quick. This sunny world you cannonball into seems great on the surface. Wink, wink.
God, your pun game.
But as soon as you dive, wink, wink, wink,
good God,
a little deeper, the evil plots of the owners are revealed, and it's up to you to save everyone from utter destruction.
Well.
So that's my idea.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't detach Red Velvet from how many white people they kill in their music videos. And boys they eat and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so there's always a tinge. Try and kill each other. Just a tinge of darkness to all their music videos.
They choose what's it? You wake up and choose violence?
Yes, they wake up, they choose violence.
They do, yeah. Every episode.
Every episode of their music video. It is like an episode of...
A lot of it, yeah.
Russian roulette is just them itchy scratchy style trying to kill each other. So in my mind,
I like
for
that
some
you
reason,
went with itchy and scratchy and not maybe Tom and Jerry.
well, they're whatever.
Itchy and scratchy is way better.
There's in my mind the end of this music video, the end of this song. Although it does not do this, it would like decrease in tempo
kind
and
of a minor
key. Yeah, like as it's fading, and be like, and that's like as the.
And then
evil pool
it turns to someone like hitting the tape deck on the, what do you call it? Pool deck? Yeah, tape deck on the pool deck.
Sure.
And all of a sudden it's like, da, 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 and then it's all good again.
Yeah.
But there's a tinge.
Yeah. So like the song is obviously not dark in any way.
Yeah.
But I took it there because we have Red Velvet context for their murderous intent.
They
wake
bring
up,
those
choose
vibes.
violence.
Yeah.
I do like that. That's funny.
Yeah.
They just wake up and then they already have like the thing under their pillow that's like, it's a hammer. Today
you will be harming people with what's under your pillow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's funny. I do. It's a good trope. Is it? It's funny.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
I get a kick out of it because they don't dance as much in a lot of their stuff. No.
It's usually them just standing in a room menacingly, in fact.
And they're so cute and yet so scary.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So yeah, there's our ideas. How do you want to combine pool party with pool party?
Mine wasn't a party. Mine was just a summer pool.
Yeah.
Lifeguard snack shack.
Yeah.
Or
see, they're different ideas.
Yeah.
But they revolve around a very similar concept of a magical sort of pool world.
Yeah. Damn.
They're different.
We
do not have to end the podcast.
It's close.
It's just the way that it's going to be.
This is why we're doing every other week, my friends.
Yes, we have to do something else.
Which isn't always the easiest when you're in lockdown.
Yes.
But that's why we're going to the pool in a different world where there aren't any problems.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so mine's not at all dark. I had none of that.
No. You just had the fun...
I mean, unless, like, the people... I didn't want to go there, but the people could be dead.
I don't think it's...
Ghost pool.
We've done Ghost Pool. We did Ghost Pool. With the hotel episode.
Oh, you're right. We did Ghost Pool.
We did Ghost Pool.
I liked that episode.
I did, too. That was cool. It had a Hotel California vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy.
Kind of a Palm Springs-ish.
Couldn't tell you the title.
No, God, no.
But here we are. Kind of thing. Sort of recreating that again. That was like... Yeah, it was cool, like, ambient... What is it? Cancellation, sensory deprivation pool.
Yeah, maybe
but
I
it
talked
turned
about
into just like a pool.
The cactus that people like hooked up to speakers and heard like the cactus
that
noises.
Was cool.
Anyway,
that was cool.
Not doing that, so the people are not dead.
No.
So either it is a portal like in yours, and as I went maybe, or time travel to a happy time at the pool, which was more my idea.
I kind of like the portal aspect.
That is the majority of yours.
Yes. So it would be like there's an empty pool, and they walk into it, and then it flips over into beach party time travel world.
I'm wondering... I kind of like the idea from mine, imagine that, where it's based on literally the time. Like, the pool opens at 10 a.m.
Oh, gotcha.
And that's when you can portal. And yours, you physically moved somewhere else. And in mine, it was the same pool.
Yeah.
Just all of a sudden it was going.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, is if it's literally a different dimension or planet or something, then you can have weird stuff happening behind the scenes that have a grander scale than just like, it's Earth. And it's a bad business guy.
Taking it as you don't want it to just be Earth.
Right, but we could pull the whole, it switches over at 10 a.m., but it's been on Mars the whole time anyways, you know? You could pull that, but I don't know. The more anime thing, I feel like, would be different dimension, you know, isekai, journey to another world, but it's just a pool.
Like Truman Show a little bit?
Oh, yeah, like a big bubble world.
Where you're transported... Wow. Way to go. Where you're transported to some place that looks identical, but if you look closely, it's not real.
Yeah.
Like, the building over there is just like a prop facade kind of a thing.
I'm getting like Stranger Things vibes, because there's like the newest season had like a lifeguard pool sort of mini arc.
Okay.
That was creepy.
I did not watch.
No.
But I did see the season finale. There's like a mall and some fireworks. That was the mall one.
Yeah.
Okay. Because...
Same season.
We watched that on 4th of July.
It was
and there
great.
were actual fireworks happening outside.
It was actually phenomenal. I could not have asked for like a better...
experience?
I binged that show. I think I finished it in that day. And that's when...
Yeah, it was a day.
The finale was coming up as the fireworks were going. That was wild. I really liked that.
That was cool. Yeah.
That was really cool.
That was a while ago.
Was that? Yeah.
That was a while ago. Because fireworks were happening.
Yeah. Well, I mean, fireworks happened.
They weren't supposed to.
No, but they did.
Anyway,
sorry. You think they didn't happen?
Yeah.
Because they did.
They did, but they weren't organized shows. It doesn't matter. What the heck? We're not talking about that.
No.
But Jimmy had a wonderful viewing experience.
It was so good.
Watching fireworks on the television and also having them go off outside.
It was phenomenal. I was immersed.
You were. So we could do something similar to Stranger Things, though. You were saying there's a lifeguard situation.
Yeah, but that I don't want it to be that creepy. It's just sort of like...
I don't know how creepy it was, but I don't want it either.
He was like possessed, basically. It was bad.
By a water demon?
No, just like a symbiotic, gross darkness thing. The whole Stranger Things is like the upside down.
Yeah, see, I don't really.
You get it.
No.
But yeah, it was good. Yeah, he was like possessed. It was gross.
Okay. But
Did he die? I don't know.
Having like facade buildings makes you think of Stranger Things because of...
Just like you could go into like a locker room and then there's like a creepy like door that is locked, but if you like open it, there's just like something crazy that you're not supposed to see.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to define the bad thing that you had in yours.
Yeah.
And figure out the bad thing that will be in ours.
Yeah, let's do that. I want it to be surface level bad though, right? Like not murdery, not, I don't know, maybe
that's up to you.
Yeah. No, because we're combining it with yours. I think we're keeping it lighter.
Okay. That's good to know.
We're keeping it lighter. We're keeping it fresh. Mine was only a light, fresh sort of thing anyways. I did say utter destruction, didn't I? Yeah.
Amongst all your other
I think
puns.
I was subtly leaning towards like aliens running it as a sort of like zoo amusement parky sort of thing.
Okay.
For their own amusement or whatever. But whatever. Does not have to be that.
Observation-y thing. I feel like that's happened.
So did we decide, are we keeping it on Earth or are we actually doing a flip?
We hadn't decided because I think they're too similar to be able to decide these things easily.
Yes, you are correct. They are very similar.
I'm not sure we've made any decisions, actually.
No, I don't think. I think we're at square 1. And we're supposed to be at square 5.
Let's start with the bad guys then.
Okay.
What is the threat?
I don't know. What was your guy? Was he a magic guy?
Just like the pool?
Lifeguard?
The pool?
Head lifeguard?
Oh, the head lifeguard.
I know he wasn't a bad guy, but I'm kind of making him the bad guy.
See, I was thinking that if anything, the bad guy would be the person that hired the teen and like owns the pool.
Okay.
And was just like, yeah, show up. Okay. And not saying anything.
So the head lifeguard's just also there.
Mm-hmm. They bring the fun. They
bring the fun.
They were going to be sort of like a mentor for the teen.
No running. Haha.
No, they were gonna be cool.
No running on
I
the pool
was picturing
deck.
like pink hair.
Cool or otherwise.
Very kind.
You don't run on the pool deck.
You don't. Do you want me to... What is happening?
That's the title.
Don't run on the pool deck.
Okay.
I was proud of my pool deck tape deck, but that was
pretty good.
Different story.
Yeah, but it just followed my pun...
Mm-hmm. I think I was picturing it to be time travel more than Portal for mine. Okay. Is it was gonna go back to like the 80s when the pool was hopping.
Gotcha.
And I don't know, we could even do like a Marnie thing where it's like, oh, the lifeguard was actually your mom, something like that. Fun. But
maybe we could do that, and then instead of the bad stuff has already happened in the past, and it's changed. It's made the person who still works there like who they are because of the stuff that happened in the 80s. And
which one? The head lifeguard or the
already
teen
works there, not
who
the
got
teen.
hired?
Okay, they weren't alive in the 80s.
Or the person that owns the pool.
Yeah,
the person
I don't know.
in the time,
we could decide.
and then the teen.
somebody was affected by the events that happened, and then they're going back to like the same time period.
Okay. I want the lifeguard to be the mom of the teen who died when the teen was like 2.
So the mom died.
Yeah. So the teen finally has a chance to get to know their mom.
But they don't know it's their mom.
No.
I like that.
But they will finally have, they'll finally get to know.
That's cool.
Their mom that way.
Yeah. But the mom's only in the past.
Correct. The mom has died in present times.
Cool. A little sad.
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you lost a parent when you were like 2, maybe you don't really remember it all that much.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to speak for anyone who has lost a parent when they were 2, but I imagine
could be, yeah.
You don't have any memories.
I mean, when you're a baby.
Yeah. Could be. Yeah. Let's make them under a year old.
Yeah.
Then you can't remember anything, surely. But anyhow, I think that's a cool move. But why would the bad pool owner want to, do they want to trap the teen in the past?
No. I feel like maybe it's just like happenstance. It just happens to be the same. I don't know. Is there a motive? Does that make more sense for them to
If the pool owner has the ability to time travel, maybe they know that this teen in the future is going to cause them trouble. So when they grow up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, I'll just lock this teen in the past. But then the teen's like, wait, this is actually my mom. Because at the end of the day, they're still like going home, living their lives, coming back.
Right.
So they realize, this is my mom. I'm going to learn from them. And then what they learn, they're able to overcome the bad pool owner.
Find the photo album.
That's what I was thinking.
With the staff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I like that.
There's mom with her like pink bleachy hair.
So they go back to the present sort of for a couple weeks or whatever, and they're building this sort of like relationship with their mom, and
without knowing
it's their mom, and then they do find out it's their mom. They go back to work all excited, and then they get stuck there by the owner.
Okay.
Because the owner has to do something in the present that the kid can't be there for.
Mm-hmm.
Like signing a paper.
Okay.
Businessy. I don't know. Would that make sense?
Sure.
Because then you could still have that event where the teen and the mom, or, they go back to the present and to like stop the baddie from the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The construction papers, or,
Yeah.
tropey early 2000s movie with Paul Giamatti in it.
We're set. He's the pool owner. Yeah. We're done.
Yeah. I think we got it.
I think that's pretty cool.
Is this sort of a movie? Short series?
Yeah.
Short series?
It could be maybe a season.
I think it's a season. I think we have a beginning and we have an end.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Okay. I'm feeling better about this.
I like the idea that, when the pool closes, the teen's ready, like, okay, see you tomorrow, wink, like tomorrow in 30 years kind of
what
thing.
happens when the pool closes?
But then they can't leave. Usually the pool closes and they're able to go back to their present life. Yeah. But Paul Giamatti has trapped them at this point. And then they're like, wait. And so they call up Paul and say, what's going on? Like, I'm not leaving. I always leave. And, he's just like, well, I thought you liked it there.
Are there two Pauls? Is there a past Paul and a present Paul?
I wasn't imagining it. I was imagining it's just the one Paul.
And he goes back and runs the same
Well,
pool?
it's a magic phone that just contacts him regardless of the time.
Because that would be wild if there is a past Paul who doesn't know about the nefarious plan and is just sort of like an okay guy.
That could be.
Yeah. But he turns evil via time magic. I don't know.
He's either corrupted or something bad happened. He experienced loss and pain.
And he has revenge or whatever, one of those evil lead.
Yeah, it could be something that the teen does when they're an adult.
How does present Paul know of future teens?
Well, at that point, present Paul has the ability to time travel because present Paul has created past Paul, like a portal or whatever, to there.
So he can do it either way?
Yeah.
He can do a present, he can do
and
do
it
past.
Could be that present Paul is actually from the future and has hopped back to set up the teen to go further into the past.
I see.
So we've got like 3 timelines, but we never see the future one.
Yeah.
We just know that Paul from future has gone to present.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay.
I like it because it gives an out to this sort of activation of the pool power and the ability for the past to activate it via some way.
And if we want, we can have a la Back to the Future, a second season where a different timeline is explored.
Hell yeah, let's do that.
So season 1 is like present looking into the 80s, but season 2, who knows?
I like that because then you can have Paul Giamatti in it again, but he's just a nice guy.
Yeah.
Because the event that he was trying to do never happened, so he,
It's just like, what was his name? Buff? Was that his name?
Biff.
I was close.
Buff?
It sounded weird, but I was close. Biff. Buff. Duff beer. Whatever.
Yeah, subservient Biff.
Mm-hmm. I did your car. Anyhow, time for a rewatch.
The worst one.
Time for a rewatch.
Did we only watch the first one?
I think you and I recently just watched.
Because I got the trilogy for super cheapy.
Yeah, the second one, but I like the third one.
No, but we have to watch.
I know.
We started so many trilogies.
We really have.
Remember I got the Toy Story trilogy and then 4 came out?
Mm-hmm.
I think 4 was already having trailers, and so they're like, here's the trilogy for like $2.
Yeah. I'm not ready to watch 3, though. I don't want to cry.
Do you think 4 is going to be sad?
Of course it is.
I want to see it.
I do too, but also...
For the toys.
And
Keanu Reeves is in it.
Oh, Keanu. He will bless us.
Yes.
Anyhow.
He's breathtaking. No, you're breathtaking. That was the thing. Okay.
Yeah, it was. That was a long time ago. Wasn't it?
We're here.
We have 3 timelines. We got 3 Paul Giamattis. Yes. No, we have 2 Pauls.
Yes.
That we get
Future Paul and past Paul.
Mm-hmm. And so, teen gets stuck in the past by future Paul.
Yep.
And says like, haha, I thought you wanted to be there. Haha, goodbye. But then, through the power of love, teen and mom figure some stuff out. Maybe past Paul helps them.
Yeah. I want it to be something related to, like the lifeguard keychain or the float thing. Okay. Some item that they shared, like a key to something or something that's in a locker that they have a key to, or
like a time capsule.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I want that really that.
Okay, my question.
Emotional tied object to be the thing.
When this, at the end of season 1, when this stuff's kind of tied up and the teen goes back to the photo album, is the teen with their mom in the photos?
Totally.
Oh, dang.
Yes. It has to be that way.
But do they have an automatic, like they go to the 80s and their hair gets feathered kind of a thing? Like they fit in?
For sure.
Oh, I love that.
For sure.
So they
have a perm.
They wouldn't recognize themselves the first time they looked through the photos.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
And they have like the sunglasses and
because then it would be the thing where, they're talking to like their other parent who hopefully is still around, or, whoever is their guardian. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, you were named after your mom's best friend.
Dude, that's so good.
And then we can
I love that.
worry about paradoxes later.
Yes.
But
yes.
I
love that idea. Because it's the mom and the kid and they're sort of like noogie, there's the 2 photos. There's the like official lifeguard.
And then there's the silly one where they're throwing each other in the pool.
I need that.
Okay.
That feels really good. I like that a lot.
I took out a little bit of your darkness.
It's fine. Getting trapped in the past is still
that'd be pretty scary.
Is still a very dark, nefarious thing.
I can't imagine being so used to having a cell phone to all of a sudden not have a cell phone.
Oh, for sure.
Be just like, wait, I don't remember the phone numbers. Like, wait, I put in money? This is a public, wait.
We just had so many numbers in our brains as children.
I still have a few.
I still have a few too. My 2 best friends had their home phone numbers were like 1 digit off.
Don't you love that it's like home phone numbers?
Yes.
I feel like that's...
What a relic that still exists on cell phones.
Yeah.
That the default is a home phone when you enter someone.
It's like, There aren't that many anymore, I feel like.
That's really funny.
But anyhow, I do remember using like a payphone.
Where there was the phone in the bathroom or something. He's like, oh, there's like a landline phone, or like he called it something so stupid, or like, you mean like a landline? And he's like, what? There's phone connected to the wall. So funny.
It's just things were very different. Nostalgia cast.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes. It also dates the house that they were looking at.
That's true. It's
pretty funny.
Yeah.
Just a phone in the wall.
So good.
So good.
Anyhow.
We didn't.
No.
But still, the old phones that are they still work with no power or whatever. Sometimes.
Oh yeah. No, I remember growing up we had that.
It's like phone line. You have to pull it out when the power goes out.
Yeah, we had one that it was like the second phone line.
Yeah. That
was also used for the internet.
Oh, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
And so when the power went out, you'd call in the second line.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Or you'd plug it in to the router.
No, that wasn't a thing. It was literally in the wall.
No. You'd have to have like a battery backup, and those didn't really exist back then either.
Anyhow.
Especially on a retail, like a consumer level.
Nostalgia hour over.
Either way.
Are you happy with where this has gone? For sure.
See, I didn't want mine to be very dark. I just wanted it to have a darkness to it. I wanted a little edge. I wanted a little...
You wanted that red velvet...
Little red velvet... Wink to it. You saw. I went punny. I went dark. I went all over the place. Yeah, this is peak red velvet for me.
You just ran the gamut.
So we're here.
Can you see anything missing?
I don't think so. I feel like we really nailed it.
Yeah.
I think we got it. And this episode isn't as short as I thought. I think we are doing good.
Yeah.
Do you want to think of a title?
I just want to throw in one thing.
Hit me.
If we could get actual parent-child to do the voice acting.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I think that'd be really fun.
Sure.
Of course, I think of Goldie Hawn. I guess just in the 80s, 70s, she was pretty cool.
Sure.
She had the hair.
I don't care.
Kate Hudson's her daughter.
We got Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, I think it'd be really cool if we could have a parent-child actually voice.
Sure.
Because this is really happening, and that's what I want. Yeah. And, of course, Paul Giamatti. But other than that, yeah, let's do a title.
He'd do it.
What else is he doing?
Probably very many projects. That's kind of what he does.
We don't need... we only need a couple days from him.
In everything for 10 years.
We just need a couple days from him. He's not a huge character.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
We need an evil laugh. And then you're trapped in the past, kid.
I thought you wanted this.
And then, I'm actually nice, Paul.
Hi. Welcome to the Giamatti pool.
Let's think of a title.
Let's do that. Oof. Okay.
Pool word.
We have time, we have summer, we've got pool. Word. We have evil Paul Giamatti.
Yeah. We got swimming pool word, we got time travel word.
You want to do time and pool?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, you want to do a pool word first or a time travel word first?
I'll start with that time travel.
Oh, jump right into the pool word. 3, 2, 1. Deep end.
Paradox. Deep end. I heard D-bend, and I was like, wait a minute.
Deep end.
Yeah, I got there.
Deep end paradox, almost worse. Switcheroo, 3, 2, 1, clock.
Noodle.
Pool world, pool noodle.
I was thinking noodling through time.
Gotcha.
It's terrible.
Gotcha.
But also we could do something with the diving in.
Deep end paradox almost worse. It's creepier than I think I want it to be.
Yeah, it's a little creepy.
Yeah.
And best summer ever.
Yeah. Deep end paradox.
And I don't want to identify the mom in the title.
No,
summer with my mom. We're not doing that.
Reconnecting with mom in a pastime portal.
The twist is gone.
Yeah. No, you always got to keep that for a little bit. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I want people to be hopefully a little surprised.
Not dramatic irony, because they don't know until they know.
Yeah, that's just a twist.
It's a twist.
What a twist.
It's like Westworld with the hat.
Yeah.
Good stuff. That was good. It was very good.
Noodling through Westworld.
Noodling, rootin' shooting.
Noodle clock.
Rootin' tootin', and by gum, you better be shooting. And noodle clock.
Noodle clock.
The worst.
Clock noodle?
Deep end paradox. Diving in. clocking in, diving, clocking.
I kind of like
swimming, stroke, west world. Wait, what?
Clocking in or like clocking out, clocking back, something like that, because they do have a job. It is time dependent.
It'd be an actual punch card.
Mm-hmm. It would.
When I worked as a lifeguard, there was an actual thing.
But I don't know if clocking in, it doesn't really fit the whole thing. No. But I like the idea of having a nod at time travel.
I like also having a nod at summer job, you know, like working a shift, that sort of first job experience that a lot of people have.
Yeah, summer job, the permanence is not expected.
Job permanence.
Of course. The most timely of things.
Anime title of all time.
Clocking into job permanence.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in to 60 Minutes. We're clocking in for job permanence, the 60-minute hour, 1 hour. Talking about it with a woman from the past. Hello.
Hello.
I
like your hair.
Very frizzy, frilly. I love it. Bad.
So bad.
What about Splash from the past?
Oh, I kind of like that.
Like Blast from the past.
You get all your punnies back in here.
I brought them in. And
you're going to take them with
you. to the present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of the 3 timelines, the present.
Of the 3 timeline, there's the timeline where Link kills Gan.
No, I like that. Splash.
It's lighthearted.
Yeah, it is.
It's lighthearted. It's got Splash. That's the
got the past.
It's got past. That's the time travel. I think we got it.
I think so.
It's got the double, but not really. Just kind of.
I think it's cute. Is it Splash exclamation point?
Splash from the past. Sure.
It doesn't have to be. I'm just asking.
How about it Splash from the past exclamation point?
At the end.
At the end.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
Nice. How about I cast you and I into Splash from the Past? Who would you be if you were a character?
I feel like we'd be at the pool together.
For sure. In the past, sharing a nice sea.
Yes.
Or one of those lemon push pop sort of deals.
Ooh.
You know.
Having some...
A fun frozen treat.
Having some popsicles. Yeah.
The original Spider-Man pop with the gumballs and his eyes would fall off.
Ooh.
From like a ice cream truck.
I don't want that though.
Well, that's for me.
Okay.
But you can have, what did I get? Strawberry?
I'll take anything.
There you go. Delicious.
Too bad it's cold.
But it's hot, so you want it.
Right, we're in the past. It's warm in the past.
But it's grayscale. Just kidding. What was that movie? Pleasantville?
Yeah, I think so.
But it wasn't past, it was a TV. Either way. We're in it.
Yep.
That's the episode.
We already cast mostly it.
A good amount of people. You threw out some names.
Paul Giamatti.
And that's the episode of Instant Anime.
Just Add Music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
We did it.
Somehow, we came up with an idea from the same idea.
From the same idea, birthed 2 separate ideas, birthed 1 mega anime. So...
we did what we could.
They were different.
The podcast lives on.
They were different. To be clear, we have to write every word exactly. Although, I feel like we've come up with a similar idea, sort of in the vein of this before, where it involved the same sort of item or location or whatever. But, you know, we're never ending the podcast, baby. It's forever.
Yeah.
1,000 episodes.
This is 190-something.
92. Hey. So, look at us go.
We're a fraction of the way there.
Well on our way. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to follow us on social media, it's the one we have. It's Twitter. It's @InstantAnimePod, where we sometimes post GIFs teasing upcoming episodes. Now that it's every other week, you might get more of those. Get a real big tease as to what we're cooking up in the Instant Anime labs. And if you
over our popsicles,
if you don't want to follow us on Twitter but still want to be updated for new episodes, you can check out our website.
Yeah, it's instantannie.may. Check it out. It's where we host. It has all of our episodes with clickable links in the description if you need help finding the songs we've listened to. It also has our suggestion form which you can also find at suggest.instantannie.may, and it allows you to suggest a song for Jimmy and I to use in a future episode.
Indeed.
We have our merch, shop.instantannie.may, also in the sidebar, and a bunch of podcatchers, and of course the Spotify playlist, which was mentioned oh so briefly earlier. What? Oh yeah, just a tiny spoiler. Yeah. But it has songs that we've used to inspire episodes.
Just like this one, Swimming Pool, Red Velvet. It's on there.
It is, as well as many others.
Many others.
Most of them are available.
True.
But
we have a very up-to-date playlist that you should go follow.
Best we can do to keep that just humming along.
True.
And that's
good playlist.
Pretty much what's on the website.
Yeah, and this was not a suggested song, but we do recommend you listen to any songs you want. Our
form is always open.
That's the thing. We usually do K-pop and stuff, but the suggested songs are generally stuff that we haven't listened to, so it's really good to hear those and get those into our little podcast. And
it is anonymous. It's optional to put in your name if you want a shout out or not, so no pressure.
Yeah, and if you don't put in your name, it's not like it gives us your IP or anything.
No, gosh no.
That is completely anonymous.
The last time we had an empty one, it was Cupid, but
true.
We don't have confirmation. We just kind of know.
It's true. We do know. We hack the Cupid verse. And
you're gonna scare everybody.
Well, see, they when Cupid does it, everything Cupid sends, it's got the little arrow bit.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say hearts.
It's got the little arrow bit.
All the eyes are dotted with hearts.
Like if you got a letter from Cupid, you're like, oh, this looks like a regular letter. You flip it over, arrow coming out.
You're like, my God, how did I miss this?
Yeah.
How did this miss me?
Exactly.
Ooh, close one.
Just poking through a little bit.
Yikes.
Going right towards you.
Let's hope that it's one of the suction cup ones.
Oh yeah. It's the heart. It's the
hurt.
Heart bit. That's kind of like a Nerf end.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So it hits you and just like.
You're like, ow.
You can knock the wind out of you for sure.
But what love doesn't?
What love doesn't leave you breathless? We'll leave on that note. Thank you so much for listening. If you have the time to leave a podcast review on your favorite place where you listen to it, please do so. Give it a good rating or a bad rating. Give it a truthful rating. And review all your favorite podcasts. And have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.